Okay.
Just about ready to roll here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner should have it. Brings it in for the third out. We move to the second. Man at first with one gone. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Rosario on the move. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now the 0-1.
Got the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball could be two. Boom. Toss to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. Suarez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time.
Find something you like up there.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And at first, William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked out to left. Schwarber makes the grab, one away. A 3-2 final score in this one. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, in there safely.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and the first run of the game comes across. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. 2 outs. Well struck right field. Garcia going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. And it's second with 1 away. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Runner at first with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swinging a foul straight back. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you could tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And there's a foul ball. Bradford, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Ripped to short. Over to low. And that will end the inning. 1 out, runner at second. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Liner, base hit, around third. He scores, and they're up by 3. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Runner on the move. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Mike Trout. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finally...
So 1 out, nobody on.
Now
William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, center field. Taveras has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Back in Arlington. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, William De Jesus. Hard hit left side. One up, one down. 4-1 the final here today. In now for the Reds, William De Jesus. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a foul ball. De Jesus goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Got all of that one. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 outs, runner at first. William De Jesus getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Red string. So first and second with 1 gone. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, that's a base hit. Fraley rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save, he beats it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded with 1 away. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Reds. Liner snagged at first. Throw not in time at second to double them all. Great hustle to get back. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to third. They get the force, They limit the damage here. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch.
So 2 down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Lift it to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers strand the tying run on base to win it. 3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at first, 1 away. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Runner on the go. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did it.
So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Golden opportunity right here. Inside, almost got him.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Tag, not in time. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence.
And here is in. Bogarts. 2 down, nobody on. This to third, DeJesus. Tosses across to first. Bogarts retired. Third. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William DeJesus. King back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Go ahead, run on base. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the pitch. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up. Kim should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. 2 outs. To third, De Jesus. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
William De Jesus.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Rolled over to third. Machado fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, here's the 3rd baseman, William De Jesus. Adam back to work. Center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Give me a second. Sorry about that, yo. Whew.
In now for the Reds, William DeJesus, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. That's to third, handled by Machado. Gathers and throws to first. They don't come any quick. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field.
Come on.
Going, gone.
Where that shit went? I didn't even see where it went.
A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I didn't even see where that shit went.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 100.
I don't know how that wasn't a no-doubter, bro. That shit went to the top fucking porch up there.
That's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And
I don't know how that wasn't a no-doubter.
Runner at first with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, there's Bogarts. That's the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out.
Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. His 2-run homer back into 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That should be hit at least, yeah.
That one opts against the fence. Around 3rd.
Stay sick.
He will score. It's 7-2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Man at second. This one popped up right side. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. He thought about 3rd, but won't take the chance. And it's back to second.
Lazy.
1 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. The pitch. Out to short. Kim. Over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Peralta settles underneath it, brings it in. And that is that. They get a... In now for the Reds, William DeJesus.
Wow. Kidding
He's
me?
already homered here in this
Come on, man. Fucking shit.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Come on, man. You up 7-2.
2 out, space is empty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Wow.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
I'm so mad at
Base
lose
runner,
this
you
game.
got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground to 3rd. Fires over to Guerrero. Profar is out. That's the 3rd.
That's fucking bullshit, man. Like they let them win like that. Come on, man. Like, let them score 5 runs in 1 inning. That's fucking bullshit.
Here's the rookie third baseman, William DeJesus. That one's in there. That's strike one. DeJesus getting to start at the hot corner, hitting third in the lineup, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. And that just misses.
Close pitch there.
What you complaining about, man?
Where
bro, like,
missed, you know,
that shit was inside.
Each
You really complaining.
is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Complaining about the strikes.
Base is empty. And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, belted. That's back.
Come on.
And
Let's
that
go.
one is going to go. He leaves the yard to right.
Yeah, for
His
complaining.
second home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The 2-2. That's to third. And it gets by him.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave.
1 down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Bounce to the left side. Machado throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out. Here's Donovan Solano. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base.
On to the bottom of the 8th. David Peralta at the plate.
The right fielder, James.
Out to short. Sends it across the first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So bases loaded with 1 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. And fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Right field down the line, and that one.
Such as dude doesn't really even throw that hard.
Grounder might be 2. On to Bogarts. And that's 2.
Man,
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson.
fucking bullshit.
Bounce to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Padres with only 1 out remaining. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton.
Take this shit. I wish they would take this out already.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Interleague. Stepping in the long ball threat, William De Jesus. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
Goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Even now, man.
2 out, space is empty.
Fucking umpires, the Orioles fan.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The 1-2. On the ground. And that squirts through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting...
So up next, Ramon Urias. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball, left side. Rolls across the diamond, out to escape a bases. 1 down. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike. De Jesus goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 down, base is empty. That one ripped.
Let's go. That's going to drop.
And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I was thinking about 3, but...
It back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And a big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down to the order. Boots it. In comes the first run.
Let's go. He beat it out.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
1 down, runner at first.
Wow.
Now William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a swing and a
Of course they said I swung late. I didn't, though. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. I know I didn't swing late.
So
No, I
back to the
fucking
top
didn't,
of the
bro.
Orioles lineup. Jordan Westberg digs in now. To third, DeJesus. Throws to first in time. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 9th. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Tattooed and gone.
Still might lose.
They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-3.
Nobody on.
That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely.
Next for Cincinnati,
Took the
William
lead.
DeJesus. He's already
Tied it up.
here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1. Trying to close
tied
out a
up here.
1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Bounced, and that
Oh,
got the
come
pitcher
on.
into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
They said it bounced, hit him. Come on, man.
Slot to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as he
Come on.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't.
Runner on the goal. Right side, hard hit. There's one. To the
Tie game.
safe. And we are tied.
Well, would have not ran there. That would have been a double play or end it.
Tied at 6. And now batting Mike Trout. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Got him swinging. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
This swing, too.
The winning run on second base.
That's inside.
Comes up empty.
Dude,
That's strike
pitch
2.
the fucking ball. Come on. Stop being scared, man.
Too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
Scared the
Well, this has
pitch,
been a really
man.
nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really important at bat coming up now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Bullshit right there, too.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
This game's doing everything in its power to not let me win the game.
And here comes inning number 13.
They were trying everything in their power not to let me fucking win. If freaking 2 times the ball hit, bounced off to take the lead. The ball bounced off of them. Yeah, everybody's cold, bro. Like, except me. Fucking doing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. William
Yeah.
DeJesus. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Righty delivers. And now 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. Westberg. The throw to first. And that is the inning. Man at first. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. On the ground to third. And that's just foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
One ball.
Rosario on at first. Nobody out.
Dude, scared of pitch, man.
That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball two.
Scared. The one pitch, like, he threw that one pitch right there, and I messed up on that, but.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
It's a good swing, too, man.
Mullins makes the grab, and there's one down. William DeJesus.
I'm great, man. Look at the fucking score.
We'll hit
13 up, 13 nothing. They scored 9. They let them score 9 runs in one inning, bro. Come on, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck, man. This game is on some bullshit. This game been on some bullshit all day today. They won't let us do that. They will not let us do that. Score 9 runs in one inning.
Stepping in, William DeJesus.
Third baseman, William DeJesus.
Out to short. Dives and
Dude.
he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 on, 1 out. Missed with a changeup. And a full count now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Mike Trout. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. To the right side, Westberg. Off balance feed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. And that's downstairs and outside.
Let's go.
And now maybe extra bases. Coming home. 1 run across. Relay throw home. He is
Safe.
And they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. DeJesus at second with 2 down. Popped up. Henderson settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
With how good these offense.
So first and second with one man gone. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of
2 outs, runner at first. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
It's true. I was what he was about to say, like the outfielders, they got like they do it during baseball practice too. Like you got like 10 minutes to practice catching balls like that.
Find a way to get it done right here.
2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And a base hit. Rosario around third.
He went.
He's out.
Why did you go, dude? Come on, you didn't even have to do that.
William DeJesus.
You had to do that. Wait, 8-0 at the time.
Smoke to
Oh,
right center, and
the other way.
Go out of here.
Let's go.
He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 11-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 on with 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch misses.
It was impossible to hit a triple here.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you
Oh,
expected
that was right, man.
to
Come
score,
on, man.
and not as
Hit him.
lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some
Oh.
offense coming up.
2 down.
Hurry up.
13-3.
She's like, I'm pressing the button.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Give me like 5 minutes, all right, guys? Sorry about that, yeah.
Now the third
Batting
baseman,
third.
William
The third
DeJesus.
baseman, William DeJesus.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sweet too.
The D-backs leading by a run here in game one of this three-game set. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy trying to get there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And one out, base is empty. William DeJesus now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
Turn the AC on real quick. Hold on, my bad.
The line to kick the pitch. Line drive. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. That one drilled left field.
Stop it.
And
No, it's not.
off
Yes, it
the
is.
out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time. Now this one gets through. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
So digging in, William DeJesus.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And a foul ball left side. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 now. And that one almost hit him. Hard hit, right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the second out. William DeJesus. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So first and second with 2 outs. Ty France, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Cool.
So 2 on with 2 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground to third. And that is that. One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, William DeJesus. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the righty deals. Hit on the ground might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw,
Good hit,
but
yep.
very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. And a pitch. Grounded to third, could be two. Tags the runner for one, and that's two. We move to the second. Top half of the third inning. The batter now, Kevin Newman. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, William De Jesus. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air out towards left center. Gurriel sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. One down. Base is empty, one away. William De Jesus getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Peterson makes the grab. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Kicks and deals. And a bunt towards third. De Jesus. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. One left for the Diamondbacks. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hard on the ground is short. Perdomo on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the second. This one finishes with a final of 7-4.
Hold on now. Alright. Allá. Pause for a second.
Now it's the power speed combo. William De Jesus.
The third baseman, William De Jesus.
Chop to third. Suarez. Off balance beat. There's one. Double play.
Oh.
What a twin killing, Dan.
Wow.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And he deals. Snags it for the second
It
out.
sounds fun.
That
It
swing
sounds
right there
fun.
tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a
Sounded
hit,
sounded
but he
funny.
made solid contact, and
Thought that
that's
shit
all
was
you're
gonna go
looking
over
to
his
do
head.
anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive,
I'm
base
going.
hit.
I'm going. I'm going.
DeJesus around third.
Oh fuck!
Safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI
De
there.
la
Just
Cruz.
a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now, William DeJesus.
Man, though.
Wormburger
That's a
into
hit.
the outfield for a knock.
What
Lead
happened,
runner
man?
makes the turn at second. To third. And he's out. DeJesus into second.
Okay, I don't understand why he went. I kept going too, but
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball
all
is
right.
clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time, he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
McCarthy makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. The pitch.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Up the middle. On the run.
How about beat that out?
First. Got it.
Ugh.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off. 2 gone with runners at the corners. And now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Bounce to the left side. DeJesus. Zips it to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. William DeJesus, the next to hit
Come on.
for the Reds.
I need to
This
stay
guy
here.
with light tower power. This
Ah!
to center field. McCarthy settles under it.
Supposedly I swung late, which I know I
That ends the
didn't.
inning.
Fuck, man.
1-run game
Oh.
here today.
Man. Off the same frame. Everybody's cold. Mike, Trout, Laddie.
Man at first
Batting third.
and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. William DeJesus.
DeJesus.
On the ground, 2 ball. Estrada. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Safe at second, and that was not close. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Man on second, 2 down. Popped up left side. Under it. And that is that. Here's Mark
Batting
Canha.
second, the designated hitter, Mark
Excuse me.
Canha.
1 down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
On to the 3rd inning. Now here is William DeJesus. Snell back to work. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Way high.
been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
This one high in the air to left center.
Keep saying I'm swinging late. I know I'm not, man.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Man at second here with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William De Jesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Coming home.
Fuck.
Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Sent down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Bounce to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. William De Jesus digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. That ends the inning. But
I don't know why he tried that, but all right.
For the top of the 8th, in now for the Reds.
There's no reason
William De Jesus. Hicks back to work. And he swings through that
was terrible.
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Into center. Ramos has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Give me a sec, yeah, I'll be back. All right, give me like 5 minutes. Sorry about that, y'all. Taking off my Crocs. Whew.
One out, runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Throw over to first. DeJesus back in on a dive. The pitch. Runner on the go. And that one popped to short. In position. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And makes the grab. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. William DeJesus. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, nobody on. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. That in. 2 outs. Bases full.
Okay.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Slice hard but
so
foul.
late.
Weimer, the runner at third. Fraley over at second. Rosario at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Oh, come on.
Moving under it.
No way.
And that's the 3rd out. A 5-3.
We won, but damn, bro, like. All right, let's.
Man at second with 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got the back going too soon.
Fucking face both of them shits.
There's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Let's go.
Into center and a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just...
Runner on the move. Wade steps on first for the out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage. One down. And now William DeJesus. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
The batter, the first baseman.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here it comes. Runner takes off. Popped up right side. Wade settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down, and now batting Mike Trout. At the belt and fires. There goes the runner. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's a 1-1. This to third. Whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the... William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a guy who does it all. And a good eye there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one pulled foul.
Let's go.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving at full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard, base hit. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexible.
Runner takes off, and a bunt back at the pitcher. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Now it's going to be William DeJesus.
Come on, man.
With 4 singles.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
First pitch, and he just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball.
Come on, that should be a single at least.
Left center field, way back.
Tie game.
Out of here. His 17th of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 8-8. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that.
Back here in San Francisco. So bottom of the ninth, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. That's to third, DeJesus. Fires across the diamond. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Got him on the off-balance throw. That's out number.
Come on, man.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. And a
Takes
count
that
1-2.
Come on.
First and second, no outs. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Now it's Bell.
Let's go.
To left.
Come on.
Way out of here. Home run. A towering shot. His 18th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
1 down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Now batting.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. Inside ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And now the 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. Dives, but it's off his glove.
Come on, come on, come on.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0.
Designated hitter. Dino Candelario.
Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Kevin Newman.
The third baseman, Kevin Newman.
On the ground. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Man at second here with 2 away. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped left field. Caught just shy of the ball.
now batting,
So digging in, William De Jesus. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one hit to right. Sizing this one up. 2 away now.
How do you go? Who you so afraid of, man?
And now it's Christian Walker. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. A sliding stop.
I was all daddy right there, bro.
And they get the out.
Freaking press the button like that was all daddy.
1 left for Arizona. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, William De Jesus. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
This one in the air center field. McCarthy settles under it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. 7-3 is how this.
Yeah, well, a home run, 3 RBIs. Can't complain. Give me a sec, yeah.
2 outs, base is empty. William DeJesus now at the plate.
DeJesus.
To third, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at second. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. William DeJesus getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, William DeJesus.
Swing and a ball hammered left field.
Ball.
Gurriel going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Half of the third coming. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Marte. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. And the 2-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Eugenio Suarez will hit next.
Eugenio Suarez.
And now it's 1-2. Bunting, and he pops it up. DeJesus puts it away. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus.
Let her rip. Here we go.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. And the right-hander deals. Tapped in front of the plate. And that one handled. First out in the top of the 8th. So Chris, does the offense dial up? Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 6-5.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The Reds down to their final strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 6-5 the Man at first, William DeJesus, the next to hit.
William DeJesus.
That one ripped.
Dropping.
And in one hops the wall. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boo. 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark. And now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Here comes a pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He goes down looking.
Dime. ¿Ah? All right. I didn't see for Hold on, yo.
Back here at Chase Field, and today's starter, Jake Junis.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage.
Suarez takes it to the bag. That's one. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 on, 1 out. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
This to 3rd. To 1st. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Back here in the desert, leading off, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
And he deals. Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. Just missed. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
1 down, runner at first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air, out towards right center. Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of. This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Here we go. Let him fly here. Let him fly.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Muncy sends to first. 1 out in the top of the 1st.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. And ball one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be two. Off balance feet. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. Here's Kike Hernandez. Two outs. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. And now here is William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Hammered on the line, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The batter.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, one run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the lefty. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him.
Oh, now a great stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move.
No outs. Runner at first. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
William DeJesus.
Treinen, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. On its way to the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Tries to get back and save.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right
there. And the righty deals. Runner goes again. Puts one down in front of the plate. Smith gets it to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs with a man at third. Here's Trout. Righty delivers. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
And in scoring position with 2 away. William DeJesus now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Rosario on third with 2 out. That one the other way. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And that back here at Chavez Ravine. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a pitch. That's to third. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman, number 8.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position.
Two outs, nobody on. Now a chance for William DeJesus. That one fouled off. Glass now, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Glass now, ready and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman pulls it down, and that'll do it. We're mid. Back here in L.A. Now, William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Ripped to short. Whips it across. One up, one down.
Fastball grew right down the...
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, William DeJesus. Foul ball there.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
All right, sorry about that, yo. I know it was a
30 is
long
about as
ass
far
fucking
as
pause,
most
but
guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, is a hit.
Tosses across the first. Out number 3.
long ass pause. I know.
So up next, William
Wow.
DeJesus, 1 for 3. And that one
Oh,
hammered. Hernandez
come on.
drop step going back.
Come
And
on.
it's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job. Another solid outing from him.
So, give me a sec, all right? Sorry about that, y'all. Hey.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
Out to short, Rojas. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Let's go.
And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as most.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Fires to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Flaherty keeping an eye on him. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
On the ground, Muncy in plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better.
Now this is in the air down the line. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat.
One away, runners at first and third. And here is William DeJesus.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That one foul. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Let's go.
The outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 8-4. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Second and third, one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023, even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Next offering upstairs. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Bounce to the left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 9-4.
Now batting.
1 out, bases loaded. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a swing and a drive.
Come on.
That's back there.
Let's go.
The batter's eye and gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 10-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Tap to first.
Oh.
Freeman. The flip to the pitcher covering. Third out. Let's go down quiet. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Play made. That ends the inning.
This team is laser focused right now. They knew coming into this series they were going to have to execute, come up with the big hits and the timely hits, as well as pitch and pitch effectively. They've done all that. They've won the first 3 games of this series. One more to seal it and have a...
One gone, runner at first. Here's the rookie third baseman, William DeJesus. Swings through that.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan.
Lux fires to second for one. What a double play that was. Wow. Inning over. 1 out, base is empty. And next for LA, Mookie Betts. To third, DeJesus. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat.
Man at first, here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he out front and foul to the left side.
Wow.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out. We'll take a look at the 3
Fix that shit, man.
Pretty simple.
William DeJesus digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, that's outside. 1-0. On a line out towards center. Edman makes the grab on the run. Reds leave 1, and they're down 7-5. Man at first, William DeJesus will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Outside, ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
And Guerrero is set down. And there's one away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. So the tying run at second. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it. And that's the third out. No run. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Grounder might be two. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
So two down. Here's the third baseman, William De Jesus.
Come on now. One time. Right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this fourth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William De Jesus.
The third baseman, William.
Ground ball could be two. Kim goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been two outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
We'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here's Mike Trout. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball out to center field. Drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-0.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is William De Jesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And that's in for a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Merrill under it. Nabs it. And there's one down. So digging in, Jurickson Profar. The 1-2. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Profar is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the sixth. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. Cease back to work. Here's a swing and a try.
Oh, let's go.
He knew it.
Come on.
He made him pay for that one. His 21st of the year. It's 5-2. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 on with 2 away. Profar climbs in on that left side. And he lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded. Throw to first. Wow, he got him. What a play.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third. Throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Well, I think that's a case of over.
We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And they take care of Tatis.
A real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Man at second here with 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. 2 outs. Bounce to third. Fires over to Guerrero. They limit the damage here. And now William DeJesus. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive to first. Nicely done for the out.
Manny Machado has the arm strength of
1 out, runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That clips the corner.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's towards center. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts. That's to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Oh, such a confidence.
6-5 the final. Next for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. Ground ball left side. Dive, and he's got it. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes into William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. In there, and it's 0-1. Waldron, a 6'2 righty. He throws a knuckleball, a four-seamer, a sinker, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. In the air, foul off first. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This to third. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, William DeJesus. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. The Padres leading by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that drops in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The wind to kick the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Machado sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Man at first, and the batter now, William DeJesus. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. 1 away. Two outs, runner on first. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. The pitch. Ripped to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Machado out of the play. And that will end the inning. Padres leave one as they hold on to a 2 outs, nobody on. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. On the ground. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for San Diego. They lead. Close one here today. All right, ready to get underway. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Left-hand hitter waits. Trying to bunt his way on. De Jesus. Fires over to first. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle.
Base is empty with 2 away. William De Jesus, the next to hit. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And talk about efficient. 3 out. Man in scoring position with 2 away. William De Jesus digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He's controlling things out there on the
base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, William De Jesus. He's a guy who does it all. Late on that fastball. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Gathers and throws to first. And there's 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. And Hernandez is out. And that In now for the Reds, William DeJesus.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Lux gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's... So the lineup flips over. Freddie